Arsenal kick off their EFL Cup journey with a trip to Vale Park where they'll face Port Vale. With the depth that Arteta has built into this squad, the expectation is clear. Arsenal should be looking for a strong run in this competition, and this match is the first step. Port Vale have actually been solid in the cup so far, grinding out 2 1-0 wins to reach this stage. But their league form tells a different story, just 2 wins and 2 draws in 9 games. The silver lining is that those 2 wins have come in their last 2 matches, so they'll enter this clash with momentum. Statistically, they are an interesting side. They rank 5th in expected goals in their league, but they are also 2nd in big chances missed. That wastefulness has cost them points. Out wide though, they are dangerous, averaging over 6 accurate crosses a game, so Arsenal will need to watch those deliveries. Port Vale usually line up in a 3-5-2 formation. When they've got the ball, they like to play out from the back, either working it wide or going long to a striker who then links up with the wingers. If they get on the front foot, that shape shifts into a 3-2-5 formation, with their wide players pushing up high and 3 or 4 runners crashing the box. Defensively, they drop into a 5-3-2 mid-block formation. It's mostly zonal marking, with the backline holding firm. That shape is disciplined, but it does come with problems. Port Vale's strengths are clear, set pieces and quick counters. They don't need to dominate possession to create chances, and when they break, they can be sharp. But there's an issue. They can be vulnerable when switching off in their zonal system. At times, defenders simply don't spot threats running into the space ahead of them, and that leads to sloppy goals conceded. Against a side like Arsenal, lapses like that can be punished heavily. Port Vale have a few key men that Arsenal may need to keep an eye on. Ben Garrity is their most consistent midfielder, dangerous both inside and outside the box. Expect him to be central to everything Port Vale try to build. Devante Cole is the pacey forward who thrives on counters. He's already chipped in with 3 goals in the league. Roy Payton is often their target man for long passes. With 1 goal and 2 assists in just 3 games, he's in decent form. Connor Hall is the defensive anchor, strong in the air and capable of chipping in with goals himself. He's important when it comes to starting counters. So, how will Arsenal line up against Port Vale? With Newcastle looming at the weekend, Arteta has to strike a balance. Does he rotate heavily, or does he offer some of the second-string players an opportunity to perform? The amount of injuries may be a key factor in determining who starts in this match. I'm expecting Kepa to finally get his first competitive start in goal for Arsenal. At the back, it depends on Ben White's fitness. If he's ready, he might start and get minutes, but if not, a youth player could feature. Skelly should start on the left. Gabriel probably gets a rest, so Calafiori and Mosquera could line up in the center, though Saliba might still be used as he works back to full sharpness. In midfield, I think we'll see Norgard as he builds fitness, alongside Marino and maybe Nwaneri. Declan Rice looks like he's struggling with fitness, so he could sit this one out, with Zubimendi available off the bench if needed. Up front, I expect Dauman on the right, Eze on the left, and Trossard through the middle. The creativity and movement of Trossard and Eze should help unlock Vale's zonal setup. Personally, I'd like to see gyokeres play some part in this match as well, as it would help build chemistry and give Arteta more data on what kind of service he'll need for the rest of the season. With this in mind, I think this one ends 3-0 to Arsenal. Vale's best chance will come from set pieces or quick counters, but given how wasteful they've been with their finishing, I don't see them making the most of the few chances Arsenal will allow. Meanwhile, Arsenal are well equipped to exploit Port Vale's weaknesses, especially from their own set pieces, and through clever movements in attack. If they lose concentration and leave gaps between the lines, players like Trossard or Eze will take advantage. That said, Arsenal can't afford complacency. We've seen what lower league sides can do, with Grimsby knocking out Premier League opposition. If Arsenal want to keep their momentum and moral high heading into that huge clash with Newcastle, they need to treat this match with full seriousness. So, that's my preview of the match against Port Vale. Arsenal should handle this one comfortably, but the EFL Cup has a way of throwing up surprises, and Port Vale will believe they can cause an upset. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to more Arsenal analysis videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.